accolades filled. I mean, they got their new Epic Game Store coming out. They got Star Wars. They got, all these sponsorships that they got to work on because they're not anywhere to be close to, fulfilling their destiny or what they think is their destiny, and making this Epic Game Store a big fucking deal, which they're not successfully doing at all. But they're wasting all their energy and effort on that and not into Fortnite. It's like, okay, Fortnite brought us to the dance. They brought us this money, so we are able to do this. But, Fortnite was released, 3 years ago? We don't care. Let's just work on this project. Epic Games does not care about Fortnite right now. Doesn't care about its community. It has other work to do in the Epic Game Stores for Star Wars, their big adventure. Epic Games getting set to do some Disney work with Walt Disney. Alright? It's no secret to anyone, Epic Games and Disney are hand in hand working together because of the Star Wars deal. You know what I mean? They're selling the Star Wars game exclusively on Epic Games Store. They're sponsored Fortnite. So Epic Games, Disney, Walt Disney Productions, and Star Wars are hand in hand working on this thing, and they're not paying any attention to Fortnite or its community. And if they did, they would be in a complete freak out mode. If Epic Games cared enough about Fortnite like they did in like season 5 or previous seasons, and they saw the community in this much of an uproar as it is right now, they'd be pissing their pants. But right now, they made so much money on that goddamn game, they're like, no matter what the community thinks, no matter what the community feels, they can quit playing tomorrow, we wouldn't care because we made our bank. We made enough money to not care. And anyone and I think anyone who's been paying attention is behind the scenes of Fortnite, and Epic Games saw this coming. They knew there was going to become a day where Epic Games does not give a shit because they made enough money to not care. Everyone saw it coming. Fortnite got too big, too fast, and now the game developers don't care. That's why they're not putting time into writing patch notes. That's why they don't add LTMs like every other day like they used to. Now it's like every other fucking month. Alright? They don't care. They don't care. And those skins that you see in the item shop daily, they're not automatically doing that. A robot is doing that for you. No person that works in Epic Games are like, alright, this skin's gonna be in today. It's all robotically inclined. It's automatic. Nobody has to press a button for the skins to shop to happen. Nothing in Fortnite is happening because the game developers are not working on it. Nothing has happened. I don't know what people are saying that aim assist was nerfed, or they're nerfing everything without telling us. No, they literally have done nothing. Guys, come on, it's clear as day to see they have not done nothing. They have done absolutely nothing. That's why there's no live events happening. That's why there's no patch notes. They're not touching the game. They're like, alright, here's Chapter 2, Season 11, take it or leave it, we'll see you next season. They are not touching the game. They have not touched the game. And if they were touching the game, we'd be seeing an alert of a fucking downtime at 4 o'clock. Because there's so many goddamn glitches in this game, they're just getting build up and build up, build up, because week after week they don't touch the goddamn game anymore. It's literally not that hard to understand. I see guys with fucking 100,000 subscribers saying, well, Epic Games keeps nerfing aim assist, and they keep doing this and that without telling us. And I'm like, no, they haven't. That's bullshit. And anyone with a brain in between their fucking ears can tell they haven't touched the game since the launch of the season. They haven't touched it. As a matter of fact, the last time they touched the game was to make sure that you can't hold 9 grenades. That's the last time they touched it. That was like 3-4 weeks ago. That they made the limit, the max amount of grenades you can carry is 6 instead of 9. That's the last thing they touched. That's it. That's why I can't help but to roll my eyes listening to these YouTube commentaries saying that Epic Games is a piece of shit. They don't want to tell their fucking gamers that what's going on with the game. And like, what are you talking about, dude? You claim to be a professional. If you play every game if you play every day like I do, you can obviously see they haven't touched it. If you play the game enough you can obviously see they have not touched it. They have not touched the game. They have not touched the game since they signed on the dotted lines to sponsor Star Wars and to work hand in hand with Disney. They have not touched the game. When they signed the dotted line Epic Games and that little contract for Star Wars, they're more concerned selling the Star Wars game on their brands, under their brand's name, than they are with Fortnite. Because I genuinely think they believe that the Star Wars game is going to outgrow Fortnite. Or at least that's what they want it to be. They don't care about Fortnite anymore. They know Fortnite is dying. Alright? And it is. And, of course, they're killing it even farther by not touching the game. But it doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist to look up the fucking Fortnite stats and see it's all the numbers are plummeting. Alright? But they made enough money to where they can kill their game by not touching it and not feel bad for it. And that sucks for guys like me and the rest of the Fortnite community who has been playing since season God knows, you know what I mean? Since the very beginning. That sucks. But when I see all these phony, fickle, gay, fucking Fortnite commentaries channels, like, talking about how Epic Games just treats their gamers so horribly by not telling them when they nerf something or they update something, they haven't updated the game at all. Alright? They haven't. The last time they touched the thing, the last time they touched Fortnite was when they fucking nerfed the 9 grenades to 6 grenades. That's it. That's the last time they touched it. And if anyone knows anything about Fortnite, right after they nerfed the stack of grenades, they signed a dotted line with Star Wars and Disney to be sponsored by Star Wars, to work hand in hand with Disney and Star Wars. Ever since they signed that dotted line, they've been working on Star Wars and their game site, and their game store. Not Fortnite. They don't care. But all I know is I've been playing this game, and it's just to the point where there's no live event happening, nothing's happening, everything's at a standstill, and I'm getting very irritated. It's been a month, and there has been nothing going on. There's been nothing going on. It's literally the same game every single fucking time. And I know I used to shit when all these live events were happening every fucking other day, it seemed like. But god damn. It's been a month. Nothing is happening. It's god-awfully boring. You can't play Fortnite for 6 games in a row without feeling, oh god, this game sucks. You know what I mean? Even when I get a 20 kill win, I'm like, ugh. I can't believe I'm gonna be hopping in another game already in the next 30 seconds. It's like, ugh. It's like my excitement level for Fortnite, for getting on Fortnite every day, for getting in a match every day, my excitement level has plummeted. And the only reason I'm still playing this game is to make sure I don't get rusty and get, like, shit on. That's the only reason why I'm playing this game. I'm not playing it because I'm genuinely having exciting feelings about playing it. It's just because I don't want to be shit on. I want to make sure I'm decent. I'm not rusty at the game. That I want to make sure I'm polished at the game. Alright? That's the only reason why I care enough to play it. I don't want to take a 2-week break from the game. I don't want to take a week break from the game. I don't want to take a month break from the game. Because the first game I get back on, the first couple games, I'm going to get shit on because I'm rusty. That's why we can't take breaks. Everyone who takes Fortnite seriously can't take breaks because they're afraid of getting rusty. But if I could without worrying about getting shit on, I would. Because this game has nothing to it. It's tasteless. It's bland. Chapter 2 sucks dick. And I'm going to say it. The only way you're going to save this season is bringing back the launch pads. And I'm going to say it right fucking now. Launch pads, out of all the seasons that you could have took them out, you choose this season? Really? And people don't think people don't think Epic Games' thought process behind Fortnite's ass backwards. If there's ever been a season that we needed mobility items like Launchpad, it was this season. 3 seasons ago when we had ballers, mechs, and all the other shit to get around the map, we didn't need them. But now when there's nothing, of course we need them. And they take them out. Anyways, because their thought process and their ideas in this game are ass backwards. They don't care about Fortnite. They don't care about the people who play Fortnite anymore. Because it's not as big as it once was. Thank you for watching this live stream.